Today we're going to be basically ranking all of the soundtracks from many different video games that you guys love. We're going to get some other ones from you guys, as well as the ones that I've already put on the tier list. Some of them are probably going to be more of like a series, and some of them are going to be singular games. If you guys don't like my takes, you're objectively wrong. I'm objectively right. Too bad. So these are the ones that I put in already, and I'm going to add some more later. Some of them are going to be only in series, and some of them are going to be in full. So for example, like if it just shows Tekken 8 here, or like Halo. I'm talking about like the Halo series, but this is pretty much what we're talking about. Let's start with the average. Okay, you guys are going to hate me for this. I'm going to start with like what I believe is like B tier. B tier is still good. It's not like the best of the best of the best, but it's still good. It's still worth listening to. And the soundtrack that I'm going to put in there, I'm afraid that people are going to hate me for this. Cuphead is a goated soundtrack. But listen, it barely has any replayability in terms of listening. You get old of it pretty fast. I listen to the soundtrack a lot. It's amazing. But just because it's jazz, it's so hard to just constantly listen. You have to be really in the mood of it. It's like high B tier, possibly mid A tier. I'm going to put a B tier for now. That is my average for now. Now, I'm going to get one out of the way. I'm going to be talking about Undertale. Let's get this out of the way. Undertale is one of the most goated, amazing, best soundtracks ever. But I'm putting it in B tier. Now, hold on. Why would I put it in B tier if I said all these good things, okay? One reason and one reason only is DMCA. We can't use it. And I want to point this out. This was not the intention of Toby Fox. This is Materia. It's an amazing song, which makes it even worse because you are not allowed to use it in your YouTube videos. So unfortunately, just because of that, we got to put it in B tier. Now, this is a stupid one. Let's talk about Balatro. You guys know me, I'm a kind of an addict. I've been playing a lot of Balatro, and here's the thing. I put Balatro because it technically only has one song. Balatro is unfortunately also B tier, and it's so good, but it's only one song. There's variations of the song, but at the end of the day, it's just one song. And I want to point out, here's how good it is in terms of how close it is towards its variations. This is what it sounds like if you take all the tracks of Balatro and put them together simultaneously. This literally sounds like it's out of a credit roll for the game. Just sounds nice. So for now, unfortunately, it's on B tier. Now we're going to start with Hollow Knight. Now, if you guys don't know, Hollow Knight is pretty much, if not like one of the best soundtracks ever in terms of atmosphere. Just knows how to nail its atmosphere so well. And on top of that, it's also really good in a lot of things. I am this close to putting it in S tier, but it just doesn't quite hit it in terms of replayability or just like wanting to listen over and over again. But I'm going to put it in an immensely high A tier. But honestly, Hollow Knight is genuinely some of the craziest music that was produced in terms of atmosphere. Solid A tier. But now I'm going to put my first song in S tier, the first soundtrack. And if you guys say no, I'm going to be very upset with you. And that's obviously Risk of Rain. Listen to me. There's so many things that Risk of Rain does that are kind of like good. But then it has like absolute bangers of music. Absolute insane music. References to old popular music as well. Here's an example. If you guys know what this song is, it's called The Rain, formerly known as Purple. Amazing song. And in the middle, like its riff that it's playing. Thank you, honey. This shit is fire. And if you guys don't know what this is a reference to, it is actually a reference to a real song called Purple Rain. Chris just knocked it out of the park. Absolute S tier. Just wonderful shit. With that in mind, the next soundtrack we're going to talk about, the Yakuza series. Now, here's the thing. I am currently playing through the Yakuza series. I am not done yet, but I have been listening to their soundtracks almost religiously. My Spotify, if you scroll down a little bit, right here, do you know what this song is? This part. Now, memes aside, to be honest, this song is actually really good. It actually has some other good songs, like some like really kind of sad songs, to be quite honest. But I want to also talk about this song. If you guys don't know what this one is, this is from Yakuza Like a Dragon. Bro. This does not need to go this hard. Listen, it's S. I don't care what anybody tells me. Okay, the next song we're going to talk about is Halo. Now, I need to preface this. We need to talk about Halo specifically because I'm going to be talking about Marty O'Donnell's Halo, not after. So basically, not Halo 4, not Halo 5, not Halo Infinite. Those things don't exist. Halo is perfection music, especially the ODST music as well. If you thought jazz is good, dude, ODST's jazz, holy shit, goes hard. But unfortunately, we have to talk about the whole Halo series, which is why the Halo series goes to 8. I'm sorry, they f***ed it up. They ruined it after 3. It just didn't feel the same anymore. It's just the way it is. The next one is gonna be Devil May Cry, okay? Listen, I don't know if Devil May Cry is... You guys know how, like, an album has, like, a whole soundtrack, but it's always overshadowed by one specific song? That is basically what Devil May Cry suffers with. I'm not even joking. People that didn't even play Devil May Cry, people that didn't even play video games, even know this song because of the stupid chair meme. It's always the goddamn chair meme. Like, it's a good song, but if you think about, like, all the other Devil May Cry music, it's good, but it's not, like, S tier or even A tier. But Bury the Light and, like, a few other ones are like S tier, but everything else kind of like started dragging it down. Like, this hurts me. I don't want to put it in B tier. And again, we're trying to get the whole soundtracks, not just 1 or 2 or 3 songs from it. This is why Balatro is only here too. So before I continue, like the ones that you guys obviously heard about, I'm going to talk about a game that is okay. It's whatever. But here's the thing. This game is called Rogue Company. Now, here's the thing. The soundtrack in this game is phenomenal. Do you want to know why it's phenomenal? Because it's actually not a video game soundtrack. It's actually an album from, like, rappers named Run the Jewels. This game, for some god-awful reason, they literally just took this soundtrack of the album and put it into the game because they were just allowed to. They just gave it to them. I can't play any of these songs because they're all DMCA, but they're really good. So I'm going to put it C tier because, 1, DMCA, 2, not really a video game soundtrack. I don't even want to put it in this tier list, but I just want to point out that these guys somehow did this. I don't know why, but it's really good music, but unfortunately, I don't know what it's doing here. So let's now talk about Monster Hunter. We always know what Monster Hunter music is. If you guys don't know what Monster Hunter music is, you guys are missing out. Monster Hunter just has music for almost every occasion. It has some chill music like this, right? Very chill, very nice. It just fits. It's nice. It's cool. It just makes you feel warm. If you don't cry, you're not a human. And again, this is just like the calming music, right? But they also have some hype music. Dude, listen to this. Again, that was like years ago. The new one is probably like more hyped up than that. I don't care what anybody tells me. I'm going to put an S tier because just due to the fact that there's so much production value that was put in Monster Hunter's music, it's just good shit. It just has great music overall. Next franchise, here's the problem. I've only played or listened to the soundtrack mostly of Final Fantasy 16, 15, a bit of 9, and I think a little bit of Final Fantasy 10. Here's the thing. I don't feel like I can fully review or like put all of the songs in the tier list. So I'm only going to do the ones that I know. And I've been listening to a lot of Final Fantasy 16 music. 15 also has some really good music. I feel like if Joe Cat hears me, because I didn't play 14, he's going to like just jump in here and be like, let me tell you. And I'm just going to be like, oh shit, here we go. Anyways, yeah, Final Fantasy S tier. Now here's where bias comes in. I need you to listen to me. Tekken S tier. I'm not even joking. I would rip the Tekken soundtrack at the gym. I'm gonna give you like a couple of songs only from Tekken 8. Here, I'm gonna give you this one. Okay, now listen to how this guy just rips it on the freaking bass. Like, dude, listen, if you don't feel like that goes hard, I don't know what to tell you, man. That's good. There's so many good songs in every Tekken. Like, we obviously have this one. You guys know this song. It's the Wub Wub song. The Wub Wub song just goes hard for some reason. And by the way, again, it also has good chill music, like this one. And then you have, like, main protagonist level music, like Sparking. Here now, I'm doing the best I can, but are you now? What? Why? Bro, this is the most 2000s music I've ever heard in my entire life. I swear to God. In fact, you know what? I'm going to put it to like just literally Nirvana. Top S. Man, there's a lot of S tiers. Okay, we obviously know Doom. Chat, where does Doom go? Let's say it all together. Doom goes in S tier. Good job, chat. We don't want Major Melon to come after us, okay? All right, next one is Need for Speed Underground 2. Now, if any of you guys didn't play Need for Speed, you have no idea what I'm talking about, but this is a game that encapsulated pretty much, it's like a time capsule of its era, because all the music in there was actual music that I cannot play in stream, unfortunately. But it had like hip hop and rock, and it was just so good. I'm gonna unfortunately put this to D tier for two reasons. Because one, they didn't put any music that they put on, but they got some cool ass music. The music in itself that they made for this game is whatever. It's super meh, it's super bad, it's whatever. But the music that they got licensing for like is phenomenal. Moving on. Next one is Zelda. This one is going to be a little bit controversial. I think it's average. But I think Breath of the Wild has good music. Like, again, would you guys listen to Legend of Zelda while just out or like at the gym or like reading a book? Yes, absolutely. It's good background music. It's good music. It has some really good, strong music. But at the end of the day, it's not like something that you go out of your way to listen to. I want that song. I want this song. So next one is Super Mario Brothers. We all know Super Mario Brothers. We all know it for a very long time. Now, okay, so I don't know. It's like, that's the thing, is that I listen to a lot of Super Mario Brothers. Like, it's weird. Like, for example, like you have like Super Mario Odyssey, right? I'm gonna include that in there, right? Super Mario Odyssey has like that one great song that everybody's been singing for a very long time, you know? That song, that was all over the place. Like, you know, like all these songs. Then it's just Mario. It's kind of like whatever. There's not really much going on. I'm gonna put Mario at a C because it has great bangers, but not a lot of them. And everything else is kind of like, it's all right. You know, it's whatever. Okay, so the next one is Persona. I'm gonna get some flack for this one. Persona music is so fucking good. Here's the issue. Do we want to include Shin Megami Tensei's original soundtrack in here? Or do we want to just do the Persona series? Because technically, Persona is part of SMT. But we obviously know that it's too different, like, to be included as that. It just doesn't feel like it's the same. Its own? Okay. So if it's its own. With that in mind, then, I will definitely put Persona soundtrack in S tier. All right. So next song is Hades. Hades is a good soundtrack. Very specific good bangers, but I don't want to put it S tier because it doesn't have anything that iconic except for that one specific song that we all know what we're talking about. It's still A tier just due to the fact that it's great. Like the same thing with Devil May Cry and Zelda. It's like there's some great songs, but it's not the whole soundtrack itself. Next one is Tony Hawk's. Tony Hawk's, if you guys have ever listened to Tony Hawk's music, specifically Underground 2, at this point, here's what we're going to do. We're going to make a new one. It's just called This Is Literally Just Real Music. So we're going to put Rogue Company and Underground 2 in here because it's not fair. Tony Hawk's has some great music, but again, real music. Next one is Ace Combat. I'm going to specifically talk about Ace Combat 7 because I didn't play the other ones because I just want to put it in here as a meme. If you guys don't know what Ace Combat 7 is, it's a plane fighter game. I never played it, but I listened to the soundtrack. You're not going to expect this, okay? You expect like some crazy epic fighter jet style fucking whatever the hell, right? But then what business is this song doing in this game? I want to put it at S tier really badly, but I feel like it's not iconic enough to be a S tier. But it's so sick. I'm tempted to put it to S tier. I don't know. I'm like almost right there, but I feel like we have way too many S tiers, and I feel like I'm gonna put high A tier. Nah, fuck it, I'll put it to S. This video is scuffed. We're putting so many S tiers. All right, Cult of the Lamb. Okay, listen. Cult of the Lamb is a good game. All right, chat? Well, let's be honest. It's just video game music. It's just very thematic music that you would have in the game. Again, beyond that, if you would go out and like, would you listen to this on its own? Probably not really. All right, next series is Payday. Payday in general has great music, but here's the thing. Payday has some crazy bangers too, like this one.
Baby, you know about the autumn when the leaves are falling down.
So this one, I don't want to put it in S tier because, again, whole soundtrack itself. But it's definitely super high A, 100%. Next one is Darkest Dungeon. I'm going to put this in B tier. I think their music is fantastic, but I feel like it's very specific. I don't feel like it's going to cater to a lot of people. Just due to the fact of its nature, it's very dark, grim. Like, this is something you would put in D&D. Next one is Ultra Kill. Let's be reasonable. I love Ultra Kill. I love the soundtrack of Ultra Kill. But listen, we can't put it in S tier. It's A tier for sure, but not S tier. Because, like, not everybody will listen to it. I mean, I would. Well, then again, okay, never mind. I'll put it in S tier. Never mind. The more I think about it, it's actually S tier because I thought there was more music that, like, I haven't heard of or didn't really give a shit about. But no, that's literally all of them. No, I don't know. I'm gonna put an A tier. Because, like, I know this music fits for me, but I know for sure that it doesn't fit for everybody. It just doesn't fit everybody. So next one is Animal Crossing. Okay, chat, this has to go into B tier. Almost C tier. Because, again, the music is fantastic, but it's like background music. It's not music that you would just go and like jam out to, you know? I'll put it in low A tier for Animal Crossing. I think it's great, but not music that I would listen to on the regular. You know, the more I think about it, I like Monster Hunter, but I don't feel like it should be an S tier. I'm gonna put an A tier. Next one is Dark Souls in general, plus Elden Ring. I'm gonna put all of them. Sekiro, like just the FromSoftware games. I'm gonna be honest. This might be a hot take for a lot of you. I'm gonna put it at D tier, maybe C tier. I don't think the music is bad, but I don't think the music applies anywhere else but the game itself, period. All right, anyways, Witcher 3. Listen, I tried really hard to listen to the Witcher soundtrack. I'm not even joking. It's going in D tier. I'm sorry. It's just, again, same problem. It's going in D tier. All right, next one. Rayman Legends. Most of the music here that you will see in Rayman is only game specific, and that's it. It has to go to F. There's not really much else beyond that. All right, here's my personal bias. Jet Set Radio, Bomb Rush Cyberpunk. Absolute S tiers. I don't care what anybody tells me. I will die on this hill. I legit listen to this music. Like when the game was coming out, I just started listening to the music itself. They still don't have the game itself now, and I'm pretty sad about it. Okay, moving on. The next one is Donkey Kong Country. I want to put it at like A tier, but I feel like that's too nice. I'm going to put it at high D tier because of one reason and one reason only. It's like what Mario did, but better. It's very good. It's very nice. And it also is very iconic just from how many people knew about like the song. It's good. But it's, again, not something that you usually listen to. All right, next one. Okay, people are going to hate me for this one. All right, Splatoon goes F tier. Okay, get it out. Chat, get it out. I think Splatoon is F. I don't care what anybody tells me. I think this shit's terrible. Splatoon does not make sense at all in my head. It does not make sense to me. It's like music you would find other places, but then just is the what ruins it for me. All right, Mass Effect. I'm gonna put Mass Effect in D tier. I have a problem because I like Mass Effect's one song, but that one song is literally a real song in DMCA, so I can't include that. So everything else is kind of eh. So next one is Kirby. My personal opinion is that Kirby is good, but it's C tier good. Again, same thing. Actually, that's a lie. I'm gonna put a B tier just because of the fact that there's a song that makes me really cry. The one specific one that I wanted to talk about is Epic Yarn. I don't know. There's something about this. It makes me cry. It makes you feel like you're back in like childhood days. I don't know what they did here, but it's just great. Okay, Silent Hill 2. Right, we all know this song. It's just good. It's just good. But again, it's only one song. And I'm a big sucker for electric guitar. So to me, it really hits like something close to home. And then we have this song, this obvious one. There's something creepy that the song really lands in. But again, this one specific, even with all the other songs, are very hyper specific to only the game. People are going to hate me for this. I'm going to put a C tier. I think the music is great, but only in game. I think beyond that, most of the songs are kind of whatever. Okay, next one, The Last of Us. Okay, all right. This one's going to be tough to tackle. Okay, so I really want to put it in A tier. I feel like it's not fair to give it a high B, but it's also not fair to give it a low A. I'm going to give it an A just because I'm a sucker of guitar. Because again, a lot of the music is great. It's fantastic. It's very ominous and very great. I'm gonna leave it A. I feel like A is fair. Okay, Minecraft. I'm gonna put it C tier. Like, it has one good song and that's it. Like, everything else is whatever. Because I legit don't know what else they have other than that one song. I forgot what it was called. Pigstep. What's this? What do you mean DMCA? It's DMCA? Pigstep is the only DMCA one. Dude, just for that, I'm about to move to D tier. You're not helping my case. Okay, the Sonic series. I'm putting this at a solid 8. Sonic is, for some weird ass reason, has always hit bangers back to back. Even their dog shit games have been extremely good for music. I'm gonna put it S tier. This. I'm putting it S tier. All right, next one is Pokemon. this is where people are going to kind of get angry at me. I'm gonna put a B tier. Here's the thing. The show doesn't count, by the way. F you. Pokemon has a lot of music. A lot of them are great, but a lot of them are like, all right. But I feel like you have to sift through a lot of them in order to get look through some really, really good music. Anyways, moving on. The last one is Gran Turismo. I'm gonna put this at A tier. People are gonna might hate me for this because after the Pokemon thing, but listen, if you guys have never listened to Gran Turismo music, it just goes strong. There's something nice and catchy about Gran Turismo music. Like, there's just something about it, especially like in Gran Turismo 3. They had some crazy things. Like, this one's Light Velocity. This is like a very popular one. Some crazy ass jazz, man. It just sounds good. There you go. That's our tier list. This is my opinion, and my opinion is correct and your opinion is wrong. Nobody else can tell me anything else, but there you go. And Splatoon is still dog shit. I don't care what anybody tells me.